Hi, welcome to the Cheriton Treehouse in Somerset. Today we are taking a look at this incredible treehouse in 2 levels, and it also has a private pond and far-reaching views over the land and meadows. So come along and let's have a look. So this is my first time in Somerset and first time in the southwest of England actually. It took me only about 2 hours to get here from London, and I actually just passed Stonehenge on the way, which is just a 30-minute drive from here. So that's definitely a recommendation for me if you're coming to stay here. Around this area there's also plenty of beautiful small villages with a lot to see and do. So if you're staying here, why not go on some day trips to the nearby towns, to shop in some nice local shops and visit your local pub, the White Horse. Now when you first arrive here at the Cheriton Treehouse, you drive down this long country road until you're met by the little valley where the treehouse is located. You park here on your right and make your way over to the house. Down to your left, however, in front of the home, there's a private pond just for you. How cool is that? And the pond even has its own little island that you can walk out onto over these rocks that are put in place here. Me and Jenny have always talked about getting a place in the countryside, either by a lake or somewhere with a pond. So this is definitely future goals for me. Also here in front of the pond, there's a big outdoor swing bed where you can fit a whole group of people. And you can sit out here in the evening in the moonlight and just enjoy your own pond. Now let's turn our heads towards the house again. This house is placed on stilts around a large oak tree, and it is actually multi-level, something you definitely don't see a lot of when it comes to tree houses. So this is very special. The house also has a kind of tubular shape. It looks like 2 oval tree trunks next to each other, connected by a staircase in between them. It gives a feel of a rustic cabin, meeting a futuristic modern home. This place also has 2 outdoor decks that you can walk out onto from the main room of the house. One south facing and one west facing, and they both have these gorgeous 360-degree elevated views of the fields around here. I kind of get a Lord of the Rings Hobbit feel from this house, which is strange since the hobbits live underground, whilst this is placed on stilts high above ground. Now by the way, if you want to see more house tours on this channel, you should definitely subscribe and leave a little like. That really helps, and we will soon have more videos for you. Let us know what kind of places you want us to show. We do already have a bunch of home tours on this channel. You should definitely check out my visit to the High Loft, that was a great one. I'll leave links below so you can have a look at that as well. Now let's move inside and have a look at all that this place has to offer. We'll take the stairs up here in front and go in through the glass door, and we are immediately met by the main living space. Everything in here is clad in the same type of wood, and there's just wood everywhere you look. And this is a tiny house, but there's so many things going on in here, so it definitely doesn't feel like a tiny house, and it's not cramped at all. It's actually really roomy. First to our left we have a large brown sofa that almost blends into the floor and the walls, and a good thing about this sofa is that it can actually be used as an additional bed as well. And right in front of the sofa we have a nice fireplace in a nice matte black finish, which will keep this place nice and warm in the evenings. And right next to this is the second balcony with a small table where you can sit and relax with a cup of tea in the morning whilst enjoying the views of the pond and the valley beyond. Right next to the sofa we have the dining table, which is made out of one large slab of wood which protrudes straight out from the wall, almost like it is a part of the oak tree outside, and this is resting on a thick dark branch which makes up the leg of this table. This also has 2 bar-style chairs where you can sit and have your dinners in the evening if you're not down at the local pub. And right behind the table we have the kitchen, which has been shaped perfectly to fit the treehouse. As you can see, the right hand side of the kitchen is curved and follows along the roof and the wall. And even though this is a tiny house, the kitchen is fully fitted, and you have your sink, oven, stove, kettle, fridge, toaster, and everything else you might need during a couple of nights stay here. It actually even has a dishwasher, which is not the most common thing in these small homes and definitely a luxury. I can definitely see myself cooking up something tasty in this kitchen for Jenny and myself. And now let's have a look at the bathroom. This is placed just behind the kitchen. So you just follow along this small corridor next to the kitchen, and in here there's 2 windows which brings in a surprising amount of light for a small bathroom. And with gorgeous views, of course, and then there's this very cool sink which looks like a carved out rock with a nice rustic copper tap where you can really see all the piping. And there's even a shower in here as well, something you wouldn't think there would be room for, but there is. Now let's move on up to the 2nd floor. And it's kind of cool that you have 2 separate parts to move in between. It gives you some extra privacy and it makes the place feel a lot bigger. When you get up here, you are met with the showstopper of this place, this beautiful freestanding copper bathtub where you can sit and soak in hot water and relax whilst it's raining outside and the wind is howling. There's also this huge curved window here as well to bring in maximum amount of light and views. And another thing, in both the bathroom downstairs and up here, there is underfloor heating. A definite luxury that you wouldn't expect up in a treehouse. This place really has all the things that you would get from any conventional home, and it has a fast Wi-Fi connection as well. They have really thought about everything to make this place as comfortable as possible, even though it is unconventional. But that is just what you're after when booking a place like this, so the owners clearly nailed this one. On the other side of the room you find the bed. It's a handcrafted wooden frame and the window ledge connects with the height of the bed, so it feels like you're almost sleeping outdoors. Something that we saw at the unplugged tiny house cabin as well. Link in the description to have a look at that. Anyway, now I think that's it for this tour of this Somerset treehouse. I will leave a link below, and if you're interested in booking this, just click the link and have a look if there's any availability when you're ready to visit. Now let me know what your favorite part of this place is. Is it the private pond, the views from the deck, or the beautiful bathtub? Let me know. And please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We have a lot more house tours booked in for you to see, so let me know what you want to watch. Architectural masterpieces, holiday rentals, something else, let me know. And don't forget to leave a like on the video, that's always very helpful. Thanks for hanging out today and see you soon. Bye bye.